The story of St. Mary Major.
Subscribe to our channel to receive more content like this.
This is the story of one of the most sacred churches in the world, St. Mary Major, a church born from a dream, a miracle, and a snowfall no one expected. The story begins in the year 352 AD in ancient Rome, a city of grandeur, emperors, and gods carved in stone. Among the many families in the city lived a wealthy and respected couple named John and his wife. They were faithful Christians who followed Christ in a world still filled with pagan idols. But despite their wealth, their home remained quiet and empty, for they had no children. They had long prayed for a child, but as the years passed and their hair turned gray, they began to accept that it might never happen. So instead, they turned their hearts toward a different dream. They prayed together each day, asking God to show them how to use their blessings to serve Him. They didn't want statues or buildings in their name. They simply wanted to offer something meaningful, something eternal. Then, one night, everything changed. After their nightly prayers, John and his wife fell into a deep sleep, and as they slept, something miraculous happened. They shared the same dream. In the dream, a glowing light filled the room, and the Virgin Mary appeared before them, radiant, gentle, wrapped in robes of white and blue. She spoke with kindness and clarity. "Build a church in my honor," she said. "I will show you the place. Tomorrow, you will find snow on the Esquiline Hill. That snow will be your sign." And just like that, she vanished. The next morning was August 5th. The sun rose high, casting golden light over Rome. It was a scorching summer day, but when people arrived at Esquiline Hill, they were stunned by what they saw. There, on the dry earth of the Roman hillside, was snow, real soft snow, covering the grass in the exact shape of a church's foundation. No one could explain it. The snow didn't melt, not even under the burning sun. People gathered, whispering in awe. Some dropped to their knees. Others just stared in silence. It was a miracle. John and his wife rushed to the hill when they heard the news, and their hearts filled with wonder. This was the sign Mary had spoken of. But they weren't the only ones who had received a vision. That same night, Pope Liberius, the Bishop of Rome, had also been visited in a dream by the Virgin Mary. She told him the same message about the church and about the snow. When John and his wife came to him with their story, the Pope immediately believed them. He rose from his seat and said, "She came to me too." Without delay, he gathered the priests, the clergy, and the people of Rome. They formed a solemn procession through the streets, singing hymns and swinging incense, heading towards the snowy hill. When they arrived, Pope Liberius stepped forward and traced the outline of a church in the snow with his staff. That outline would become the foundation of what would soon be a holy place. Work began immediately. John and his wife gave all their wealth to fund the construction, pouring their hearts into the project. Stonemasons carved marble, architects sketched intricate arches, artists laid gold leaf mosaics that sparkled in candlelight. All the while, the community prayed. Stone by stone, the church rose on Esquiline Hill. It was first called the Basilica of Our Lady of the Snow, in memory of the miracle. Later, it would be known as St. Mary Major, a basilica so important it would become one of the 4 greatest churches in all of Rome. Centuries passed, but the story was never forgotten. The basilica stood tall through wars, plagues, and earthquakes. It welcomed saints, popes, emperors, and pilgrims from all around the world. Inside, its beauty told the story of faith. Mosaics from the 5th century still shimmer in gold. A wooden relic believed to be from the manger of Jesus lies beneath the altar. And every August 5th, on the anniversary of the miracle, white petals fall gently from the ceiling during Mass, drifting like snowflakes from heaven. It is a living reminder of the day faith met wonder on a warm summer morning. The story of St. Mary Major teaches us that God hears our prayers, even when the answers come in unexpected ways. An elderly couple longed for a child, but instead were given a mission that would bless generations. Their faith, even in disappointment, led to a miracle: snow in the middle of summer. It reminds us that miracles still happen, often quietly, and that when we trust and follow God's call, something beautiful and lasting can be built. Sometimes, grace comes just when we least expect it, like snow falling in August.